it's Leela. I want to talk to you about my polyamory. So, polyamory is a lot of different things. It is a catch all phrase for anyone who believes that you can have more than one romantic relationship at once. Um, some people consider it an orientation like I do, other people consider it a choice that one makes about relationship structure. I think that's true. It's for different people make these choices for different reasons, and I think that for some people it's more part of you from birth, and for other people it's more a choice about structure. um, there are as many different kinds of polyamory as there are people who practice polyamory, but for me, I am what is called a relationship anarchist. I hate that it's called that. I hate it because I think it's unnecessarily inflammatory, and and I think that it's like using the word anarchist in like the academic sense of the word anarchist, and not or maybe to be inflammatory. But the document that coined this term, that sets out the principles that I follow, like more than any other single document I found, is called the Relationship Anarchist Manifesto, which, great document, wonderful document. The name could not be more designed to inflame like those who don't understand what it is. So let me tell you what this relationship anarchy means to me and what this is for my polyamory. So I believe that every relationship is its own unique thing. Every relationship is its own unique thing, whether that's your relationship with your boss, a relationship with a coworker, a relationship with a friend, a relationship with your kid, a relationship with a spouse, or a relationship with a boyfriend. Every single connection between two humans is as unique as those two humans coming together are. And I think it's good to think practically and overtly about what those relationships are. So, what do we have as part of this relationship? What is not part of this relationship? What is the context of that? Like, what works for these two people? And to really not judge a relationship based on that, but to accept it for what it is. So for me, that means that the titles, the labels we use for relationships are really more convenience than actually dictating the relationship. And it means that my relationships tend not to have that traditional relationship escalator where we're friends and then we're boyfriend girlfriend and then we get engaged and then we get married. It also means that I treat my friendships with a degree of importance that is not typical in our cultural context. So what that means is that, like, a friend might be somebody who is a life partner to a person, and that relationship, just they define it as friendship, but that a person can be as close to their friend as you might be to a romantic partner, and that relationship's not any less significant because it doesn't have a sexual component to it. I've known people, and I'm sure most of you have too, where two people are those kind of lifelong soul friends. Relationship anarchy really honors that. Um, there's a tool for that is called the Relationship Anarchy Smorgasbord, which is something that people can use to sit down and talk to somebody about, well, what does this relationship include, and really come to kind of an understanding of what that relationship is. I think that communicating clearly about what your relationships are like, and making sure you're on the same page with people, gives a security and a trust that really helps friendships be more secure, and helps your emotional sense of stability in your friendships be more secure. Um, so for me, my polyamory, I am married. I have a wife. Being a married parent is very much an important part of my life. And then I also have a boyfriend who is wonderful. He makes me very happy. I am very lucky to have fallen in love twice in my life. Um, and then I have friends who I date. I go out on dates with new people, and I'm open to whatever comes. I do not feel like romantic love is something that can be thought and created. At least in my life, that has not been my lived experience. It comes when it comes, and that's the approach I take. I also don't give anyone any power over my sexual freedom. And we'll talk more about that in a future episode. But I just want to mention that here because that's a very important part of my polyamory. No one gets to make any decisions about what I can and cannot do with my body besides me. And to me, that is the core of my polyamory. I don't accept that other people get to tell me what I can and cannot do with my body. That's it. That's simple. So yeah, so that's my poly. Thanks and have a great day.